Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Mr. Bush, finally, do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
Tom DeLonge was right, all along. The cast of Ancient Aliens is screaming right now in their office for decades and decades of being laughed at as a conspiracy theorist show, which, kind of silly. You know what I mean? They were right, okay? They were right.
These strangers had sex with beautiful young girls on our planet. How can angels have sex?
Who would have thunk? 20 years later, Ancient Aliens, this guy, saying, "I told you so."
God saw the Earth women and thought they were extremely beautiful, and so they made babies with them.
We all had our fair share of fun making fun of Ancient Aliens. It's one of my favorite entertainment shows, and I feel like I absolutely had to talk about this because I am the alien girl, okay? I'm the Ancient Aliens commentary girl. I've made a few videos on Ancient Aliens, and if there's one conspiracy that I would choose to be a part of, it's aliens. So there was a Congress hearing on UFOs, and a whistleblower, David Grush, who is a former intelligence official and former air pilot, I think, and former United States Air Force officer, claimed that he knows things. He kind of just let the aliens out of the bag here. He told Congress that not only do aliens exist, or as he likes to call them, non-human biologics, but there are also UFOs that also exist. So he's kind of let us in on knowing that there is a United States government program that retrieves UFOs or UAPs or UPS, UTIs, whatever. They retrieve those and, study them and maybe try to recover them and or reverse engineer them and build them back together, I guess, to see what's up, see what's going on in there. And I find this so interesting because no one is surprised. I am very excited, but it's kind of confirming what the American people at least kind of suspected or knew for a long time. Even if you didn't believe in aliens or whatever, a lot of people believe that there is at least life on other planets, whether it be a lot of people believe that there was life on other planets, but not that they were of high intelligent life, maybe plants or microbiology on other planets. That made sense. Probably fewer people believe that they were high intelligent beings that traveled interdimensionally and whatever to other planets and have visited us and our planet.
So I can fucking get it everywhere, but where I want it.
According to this guy, assuming he's not on 7 different doses of shrooms and acid, that he might be telling the truth. This is still a guy's word for it, but he is former intelligence and Air Force, and the trust in the U.S. government from all parties, from all walks of life, pretty gosh darn low right now. So people don't trust the government. People don't trust that they're telling the truth about aliens. No matter what they say about this whistleblower, people are like, yeah, right, buddy. So let me show you a clip right now. Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And you stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, as stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this
documentary evidence, video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to.
Alexa,
So I know
Stop,
this
please.
is just a minute of clip, but I find this so interesting. And what's also interesting, I don't know if he did it in this hearing or in other interviews, but he confirmed that government program, right, where they recovered UFOs and stuff. I found that interesting because I consume so much UFO media on Hulu. I find it so interesting. Listen, I make fun of ancient aliens. You make fun of ancient aliens. We make fun of ancient aliens. But I find the UFO phenomenon. This is my guilty pleasure of media consumption. I love eating up content about aliens. And I was watching this show on Hulu called UFOs Investigating the Unknown. They actually mentioned this government program from some anonymous sources that apparently worked in the government that they gave them this information. And it's really interesting to see someone else from a different source confirm kind of that this program actually exists. And apparently the U.S. government has been